This is how it all started for me. Well, I guess my journey into what it is that I do now. When I was about 10 or 11, my circus teacher Paul taught me my first ever card trick. It was one of those where you'd get one selected from the pack, someone would remember it, it would get placed back in and then shuffled up. It would start the same way as every single boring card trick does. It would be shuffled again and then again and then again, so that you know it was obviously completely lost in there, and then it would be shuffled a few more times so you're sure that it was mixed in. But for me, learning that card trick, it was kind of the start, like I said, of what it is that I do now, because I was fascinated in how 52 pieces of paper with, that's all they are, pieces of paper with different pieces of ink on them, could keep someone entertained for hours and hours and hours, and keep me entertained for hours and hours and hours. And then it was from there that I kind of got an interest in more of the psychology side of the card trick. As in, obviously you don't have to go to Hogwarts to learn how to find a playing card from a pack of cards, but there's that misdirection element, which I'm sure you're aware is obviously diverting someone's attention over here whilst you do a move over here and so forth. That kind of psychology aspect really interested me. And then from there I became interested in looking at parapsychology and the study of the paranormal and so forth, and that led me to where I am today. But without the first card trick that Paul, my circus teacher, showed me, I don't think I'd be doing this. So thank you, Paul, for teaching that first ever thing. And that's kind of a story of how it started for me. Just over a year ago I started this channel, and I'm really happy with kind of how the direction it's going so far. The format of it was I'd release a video on the 13th at 3:30, scheduled every single month. There would be a vlog of me and a few friends or whatever's happening throughout the day. And then the month after there would be the kind of street mind reading video or thing that we were filming in the day. That was the usual kind of theme for it. And I think we're now at just over kind of 500 subscribers, so I'm pretty happy with kind of how it's gone and the direction it's going so far. But I feel for me this needs to be the end. In fact, more of the end of what it is that I was doing, because I feel as though the direction I want to go in is more one that has kind of no restrictions. I feel as though when I limit myself to say I need to put a video out each month, I'm only going to put a video out each month. Whereas I feel as though if I go into 2019 without putting a video out each month and just doing it as and when I please, I'm hoping that maybe I'm not restricted by my own thought process, and therefore I'll have better ideas. And in fact, I've already got some ideas which I really want to focus on and work. There's a few videos that I filmed last year which I'm still yet to put out, so obviously I'll put those some point in the new year, whenever that is. But then there's a few really interesting which are completely different from what it is that I've done before, and hopefully I get the chance to film that and share it with you. So much has happened for me in 2018. In fact, we went into it in the first video I put out. I think it was the one with Mitchell Kettlewell, the mind reading challenge. He set me a challenge where I would have to go into a phone store, get someone to change the PIN number on my phone, and then using my abilities I'd have to try and work out what the PIN number was that they set it to, so that I could get all of my information back. We put that out there and it was picked up by Cambridge News, and they done a nice little article about it. I'll probably put a link to that in the description if you want to check it out, and the video as well, and a thing of Mitchell's channel. And then from there we done a couple of things. We went to Blackpool, I met some amazing people, the mentalists that we all spoke to online. We made a short little video about that. Then predicted the World Cup, and then there was a little news article about that as well, which was an interesting thing. I've predicted quite a few different things, and if you're not already aware, there's an account on Facebook called Ashley Green Predictions. Every so often, whenever I get the feeling, I just write up a prediction about the future, whatever it might be, whatever enters my mind at the time. Some are right and some are wrong, but I leave them all up there because it's a good and interesting challenge, I guess, of intuition. And as well as that, I also auditioned to be part of the Houdini's Magic Bar that was being set up in Canterbury. They had their one over in Broadstairs for about 2 years, and they set the new one up over in Canterbury, and they was looking for magicians and acts and so forth to perform there. Luckily I got the part, and I've been the resident mind reader ever since. So if you haven't been in already, or if you're in the Canterbury area at some point, pop in, because it's an amazing venue. Honestly, the drinks are brilliant, and it's such a nice little atmosphere there. For me, it's given me a place to perform at regularly, try new things, a place also to be bad at and fail at certain things so that you can refine what it is that you do. But also, it's fun doing what I love as a job. It's the best thing I could do, and my job is to make other people happy, and what could be better than that at the end of the day? 2018 for me has probably been the best year for what it is that I do now. I'm so happy with kind of how everything's turned out, and I'm so looking forward to what 2019 brings, and especially the videos that hopefully I'll get a chance to film. But there's one last thing that I want to say before finishing this video, because at the beginning of the year Mitchell did set me that phone challenge, and I want to say this: Mitchell Kettlewell, here is your challenge right now being set. I challenge you to give someone the ability, any random person, the ability to read someone else's mind. Your challenge has been set. We will arrange a time to film this, and then we'll upload it and see how well it goes. Thank you so much for everyone that's watched my videos. Thank you to everyone that's supported me. Thank you to everyone who's coming to Houdini's Magic Bar. Have a lovely 2019, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.